As long as I can remember, I've always been a big fan of like the spooky era of things, spooky movies, spooky fashion decisions, spooky life choices, but most importantly, spooky season. Monsters, ghouls, specters, goblins.
A zombie with no conscience.
Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman. Stephen King's It, which I admittedly watched like way too young. It forever changed the trajectory of my life, but that's for another video. What I'd really like to discuss is Halloween and how integral it was for me to travel to the wealthier suburban neighborhoods in hopes of maybe getting a king-size candy bar and maybe participate in some childhood mischief along the way. As a young child, the joy of going to a now bankrupt Kmart and picking out the green Power Ranger costume had its perks. The nylon material was kind of warm, so you didn't have to worry about being cold. It was instantly recognizable, so even if you didn't want to say trick or treat, for whatever reason, you didn't really have to. But as life progressed, so did my obsession with horror movies and my imagination. I just wanted to be as scary as I could possibly be. From what I remember, it started off slow, the vampire teeth, maybe a latex mask, and some juggo blood that you would get at Spirit Halloween. But it progressed pretty quickly. From ruining nice shirts with scissors and fake blood, all to my father's dismay, to having talented friends work their latex magic on me with, slitting throats and all that. I felt like I was the king of Halloween. Now, did that get me any more candy? Probably not. Did I feel rad and spooky? I felt like the raddest, spookiest dude ever. Now, admittedly, I never really did participate in Mischief Night or toilet papering houses. I did, however, get demoed by an egg in the face at a Halloween party once, but that's the joy of Halloween. You never know what you're gonna get. You could get, candy corn or a rock, or you could get a 4-pack Twix and a compliment on your costume. It's all a mystery. It's a gamble, and that's what I love about it. There was something so exhilarating about being, like 11, 12, 13 years old. It's one of your first actual nights of freedom, venturing out with your friends in search of fun or mischief or candy. The night was yours, and you could be as goofy as you wanted to be. And that easygoing, free-spirited air definitely evolved as you grew older with Halloween parties and passing out candy yourself and seeing all the cool or creepy Roblox or Frozen costumes. I don't know what they're wearing nowadays, but honestly, to this day as an adult, the most important thing to me has been and always will be candy. Now, you can fact check me. You can ask my dentist. I have a hell of a sweet tooth, and I'm well versed in the art of candy, whether that be a good thing or a bad thing, but I've tried them all. Even those like chalky, like Frisbee, Necco wafers. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I really don't know who's keeping Necco wafers or like Smarties for that matter in business, but I guess that's none of my business. I'm not here to slander your candy decisions. I'm here to correct them. I just think that the Necco wafers are just a bit incorrect, but that has nothing, do what you want. It's on you. It's not on me. I get it. And since Halloween is right around the corner, take my hand. Let me guide you to some better options to keep the trick-or-treaters satiated and your home safe. Unless you're a landlord, in which case, give out Necco wafers. Give out awful, terrible things. You can give out anything you want. And quick tangent, just to kind of put this to bed, nobody's putting drugs in your kids' Halloween candy, especially edibles. Like drugs, like edibles are expensive. Anyway, homemade goods. Your candy apples, your like marshmallow pretzel spider things. While they're cheaper and probably more practical, they're kind of sketch. They're like the Halloween equivalent of like we have McDonald's at home, and nobody wants McDonald's at home. And if you're giving out full-size candy bars in this economy, you're a god. Anyone's gonna be stoked no matter what it is. Like, even if you're giving out like a Baby Ruth, like I would be ecstatic. And there's nothing wrong with Baby Ruth. It's just like, if you want to be a Snickers, like you might as well just be a Snickers. I don't see much of a difference there. Maybe there's nougat, maybe there's some sort of difference, but I think there's nougat in a Snickers. I'm not gonna do more research for this. Regardless, Butterfinger and Twix are superior. So, case in point, anything full size is gonna make me want to rub your full thighs. I mean, I'm speaking about this like I'm gonna be the one going trick-or-treating. While I am short enough, I'm also like 30, so I don't believe that's happening. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon ones especially, total dub. Nobody's gonna be bummed on getting Sour Patch Kid watermelons. Snickers, Kit Kats, Milky Ways, Milk Duds, I personally am a big fan. I understand that that's a controversial topic. But Tootsie Rolls, Hershey Bar, dark, no dark, almond, no almond, I'm with it. Butterfinger and Twix, the A to S tier for me. Starburst, all day, fantastic candy. Taffy is just, Starburst is a taffy. Taffy is fantastic. Fantastic. When you get into the obscure stuff, it's where you might run into problems. Personally, I mess with Raisinets. I mess with Raisinets heavy. And if I got them as a kid, I would enjoy them. But most kids don't like Raisinets, and I imagine that they would be an instant trade nowadays. I personally love the spirit of the TJ Maxx Impulse Buy line. You know, the Targets, the Dollar Generals, the gummy eyeballs, and the, gummy fingers, gummy teeth. I personally am a big fan of that, but they never taste anywhere near as good as they look. And there always ends up being a surplus of them in the bottom of the bag. But any kid's gonna eat them when the pickings are slim and the desperation sets in and you really need to satisfy that sweet tooth. And if you're balling on a budget, I am not shaming you. I have $13 in my bank account. Anything will do. Just try to shy away from the weird stuff, like the weirdly wrapped Necco wafers, Smarties, the grandma candies. Like, nobody really wants those, and there are cheap options for, decent candy. Also, I would be remiss to go this entire video without talking about my personal favorite candy, Sour Mike and Ike's. If you got it like that, and you can give it like that, they're an S tier candy. They're like, I think like $1.50 a box, but man, they're worth, I will pay any price for those. So I hope I was able to give you some decent candy suggestions. Feel free to roast my hot takes in the comments. But in summary, Halloween, however you decide to celebrate it, is all about having fun with your best buds, doing fun things with your buddies and your friends and your pals, and eating candy and having a cool time with your friends, and eating candy and passing out candy and having fun. And I hope your Halloween rules, because there are no Halloween rules. We make the Halloween rules. And it would rule if you liked this video and subscribed. If you have any other ideas for content you'd like to see me make, let me know. I really enjoy making these videos. Until next time.